the previous video, we talked about how to set up an MT5 platform, where to download it, and how to navigate through the interface, how to set up a demo account, and how to go through each. But here's the challenge. The demo account is filled only with virtual money. It is to help you build confidence. It is to help you backtest your strategies and understand the markets. It is not, you can't withdraw any of this. All this is demo, it's virtual. They call it paper trading. None of this is real. You can't withdraw. So in an instance where you believe you are competent enough, and then you decide to trade, how then do you create a live account? This is what we're looking at today. As we can see here, the market is inactive because today's Friday or Saturday. Yeah, it's supposed to be Saturday. The market is closed. For you to be able to interact with the market, you would need a middleman, or will I say a middle agency. We call them brokers. Brokers are to traders just like banks are to the average person. Perhaps first you create an account with your bank, then you fund your bank account with some money, then perhaps you want to transfer it to a friend or a person. The person, they just act as the middleman between the sender and the receiver. Same thing with the Forex market. Brokers are the middlemen between the traders and the global market at large. I'll be guiding you through the process of how you can create an account using Deriv. Now, the reason I prefer Deriv is perhaps you can see all of those details in the class and my personal preferences. But the reason I prefer Deriv is because they have full monopoly over the synthetic market. In simple terms, the Deriv synthetic trading industry is the only broker. They're the only brokers who offer all the synthetic pairs. Perhaps in the classes we'll explain that or so. So how then do you open a Deriv account? So the first thing is to just head over to deriv.com. That's it. So just search for deriv.com, and this is what you're looking for right here, deriv.com. So once you tap on it, it's going to take you to their official website. So first you need to open an account with them. Simply click on it by your email. Now, once that's done, they will send you a notification or verification link to your Gmail account. You just have to confirm that, and then you continue the registration process from that link, your Gmail account, and then you see their notification. So you verify your email. Once you verify the email, you will then be required to fill in some details, which I will guide you through. So the first part is the country of residence. Put in your country. You'd also be required to choose the citizenship. Then you create a password. Once you fill in those details, automatically your account is set. Here's a quick recap. The first step is you head over to deriv.com, fill in the necessary details, the country of residence, the country you're at, and secondly, the country of your nationality, where you're from. Afterwards, you put in your password. After you put in your password, then you're good to go. So that's basically it. And once you've done that, you automatically have your demo trading account. Now, every broker comes with their own version of demo trading accounts. It's not just MT5. You just head over to the login right here at the top right corner. Login. Put your email. The email at the very beginning, and then your password. Your demo account has been created. However, for me personally, I prefer this interface than their app. So what I do is I always head over to this hamburger menu or this 3 icon at the top right corner, and then I tap on it, and then I just add to home screen. So the option to install the app comes up, and then I just install it as against going to Google Play Store or Apple Store to download it. It's much better for me, but whatever. That's me though. Now pay attention real quick. You also have this option. This is the default interface. You have the Traders Hub. Now you have the demo. It's showing there. Once you tap on that demo, there's also the option of the real account. But before going there, I'm going to show you some other things. Now, down here, over in this area, we have the $10,000 virtual capital. Then we have CFDs. Now, in the CFDs, this is where you can actually access your MT5 and how to connect it through to your MT5. So the Deriv MetaTrader 5 is the standard CFDs on Deriv and financial instruments. So all you need to do is tap on Get. Then you create a password for your MT5 account, your virtual MT5 account. Once your virtual MT5 account has been created, all you need to do is continue. Now you have a standard virtual account. You can either top up or open. Now you can only top up the account once it's been down to, I think, $1,000. Meaning if you've lost up to $1,000, you can then decide to top up. But if you can't top up, the standard is always $10,000. So you open it up. Once you open it up, these are the necessary details you would need to fund, not really to fund, but to log in into MT5. Now pay attention, because the same principle applies in a live account. You will be requiring the broker name, the server, the login ID, and then the password you created. These are the four crucial details. So how does this work? So now, for example, this is MT5, right? We head back to our MT5. Let's head over to our MT5. This is our MT5 account. Note we already have this demo account right here. So how then do we add another account? You just head over to the place where you can have the options, and then where you can always tap manage accounts. Now in the manage account section, there are all these buttons up. All we are looking for is the plus. Now once you click that plus, the option to search for your broker appears. You also have the search bar at the top right corner. Now head over to your account, copy the broker, then come back, paste it here. Once you paste it, it'll automatically look for your broker. So this is Deriv.com, so that's wonderful. And then you head over to the server, which is the second important one. You copy that, you come back, and then you put server. So Deriv server, it's already here. Deriv, okay, it's the server is Deriv demo. So you look for Deriv demo, which is this right here. Then you head over to login ID, copy, head over to the login right here and paste. Then you put your password, the password you created for that particular account, not for your Deriv official account, but for the MT5 account. Give the password so you don't constantly have to keep logging back in. Then you just log in. Now it's been connected. You've successfully connected your MT5 demo account, which is this, your Deriv account, to your MT5 account. So that's pretty nice. Now you have another demo account. But what is the difference between the synthetic market and then the Forex market? The synthetic market has a whole lot of options. The Forex market usually starts from Monday through to Friday and closes on Friday. So currently the market is closed in the Forex market, but in the synthetic market, it doesn't deal with similar, just the normal typical Forex. No, they also deal with algorithm based trading. So it's always active 24 hours 7. There are no off days. It's always active. So for example, now we can see certain pairs or quotes. We have Forex indexes, metals, and NASDAQ. On probably if you're using the live account on the normal pairs, it will show something around cryptocurrencies. But that's just about it. You have no more options. But over here on the quotes, let's say I switch the account right here and I sign in. I just want to show you how many options you have on your quotes. This is just about gold and silver. Let's go for the plus. Now you can see all these new options. They have the basket indices, conversions, crash boom indices, crypto, DEX, Deriv, drift, ETFs, energy, equities, Forex exotic, Forex major, Forex micro, Forex minor, hybrid indices. It goes on and on and on. As a matter of fact, you don't even need all of them because it has so many options, and this is why Deriv for me is more preferable. But I'm not going to really emphasize on that. I'm just showing you how to open a Deriv account for the purpose of our lectures. So on this part right here, I can search for something like boom index, right? Boom index, crash index, right? And now I have these new pairs. I have these new unique pairs that are always active. I'm not going to get them on the Forex, on the typical MT5 market. Aside Deriv, they are the only brokers. They have a whole monopoly over the synthetic market. No other broker. You can't get it on XNext, you can't get it on FBS, you can't get it on any other platform aside these brokers. So that's it right here. So you can see even the market right now is open. I'm not expecting it to actually do any major thing. Probably a boom later on. So basically, I can even buy this. Right, I can still place a trade as it stands right now, and it's going to start reflecting. So let's say I place all these trades and I close all the positions. Right, I've closed all the positions, and then I get back here. All I need to do is just refresh the page, and it's reflected. So that's about it. Whatever you do on your MT5 account right here is going to get reflected on your trading account. So that's basically how you create a demo account. So the main purpose of this right now is for you to also be able to create a live account. So let's quickly head over to that. For you to create a live account, all you need to do is step 1, you tap on this demo and you create the real account. So now here's where it gets tricky. You need to understand before you can create an account, they have a similar structure to like a typical bank, right? First, you need to have a bank account in the fiat currency. which is recommended the US dollar or Bitcoin, or you can use other currencies like the European rupees or pounds, sterlings, which is like pounds, or Ethereum, Litecoin. These are the options. So I'm going currently for pounds. So now they will ask for your personal details. This is where you need to fill in your personal details. Next is personal details, which is your date of birth and your place of birth. Once you've done that, now you head over to your personal details, or where you get to select the account purpose. For some people, they'll prefer using it, as a place where they can just hedge in their funds as savings. I'm going for additional revenue because I'm a trader and I'm going to trade. So now your employment details: are you fully employed, part-time, self-employed? Then country of tax residence. So you would also be required to do that, but you can easily skip that for now. There's a skip button over there, so you skip that. Then you put your address. Say, for example, you're withdrawing low-end funds from, let's say, $500 to probably 2,000, 3,000, perhaps $5,000. This may not be so important, but once you cross the $5,000 mark and you're going for something like $10,000, $50,000, $500,000, $1,000,000, you will be required to put your correct address. So once and for all, you could just sort it out and know that you're done with it, so you don't have to go through all the stress later on. Now you simply tap on this. You're not a citizen of the EU. You are not a politically exposed personnel. All right. Then you agree to all of this. Then you create an account. Once that's done, basically your account is going to be created, your US dollar account, or in this case, my British pounds account. So for people using the US dollars, most people prefer using USD. So you could also use that. So now you literally have your account created. That's pretty sweet. Now you can either deposit. Once you deposit, these are the options. Now let me quickly take you through the options right here, right now. Same thing with the way you can have your demo account, right? Let's quickly have a recap. You have your demo accounts. In your demo account, you have virtual funds. Let's say you want to connect your demo account to your MT5. You head over to your CFDs. Once you head over to your CFDs, once you've made sure you've opened your MT5 standard account, you can easily open it up and you get certain details, right? Those certain details, once you copy all of them, you head over to your MT5 and you can paste them there. So that's basically how you do it. Same thing with a real account. That's why attention was crucial for the first part. So you have your real account right there. You have your CFDs. Then you get a CFD account or a standard account. Asking for the MT5 account, the overall MT5 account. So you'd have to put the standard one. So once you've created your MT5 account, which should be the same password you use for probably your demo account or something. So you can now transfer, or maybe later. So you officially have a standard USD account. You can always transfer. So what that simply means is, once you're ready to transfer, it has, okay, that's not going to be for now, but you can open it right there. So when you open, you simply click on the broker, all the same necessary details, like I said earlier on. So I'll just guide us through the process again. You copy the broker LLC, let's head over to MT5 so we can just see how it happens once and for all. So we head over here, head over to this place, then head over to the plus icon, then search for the broker. Make sure you search for the broker. Don't just tap any of the options. Ensure you always search. Okay, then head back, look for the server, Deriv SVG server. So head over to the server. Now it's showing demo. That's not the correct one. Go to this drop down button right here. Look for Deriv SVG server. Now different people may have different servers depending on the account type. So you can see different types. Don't be confused about that. Just look for what is written on your profile dashboard. Then you copy your login ID. Paste it there, and then you put your password. Once you're done, it's created, and just like that, you have your account right here. So it's ready. Your virtual account is ready, fully ready and fully functional. You have an official live trading account, which you can fund with, I think, a maximum of $500, provided you haven't completed all the registration process. You can also withdraw it, so that's pretty nice. In our next video, I'll be showing you how to fund your Deriv account, your live account, with money, and how to create your crypto wallets and linking them to your Deriv account. So perhaps you have some funds in your Binance or Bybit and you'd like to transfer, or you've made profit from the Forex market and you want to transfer, or you'd want to fund with your live capital. so you can trade live capital and make the real cash. I'm going to show you how everything is done.